The state's Treasurer Kevin Foley has thrown a challenge to colleagues who want him replaced as Deputy Premier. Mr Foley says he won't put up a fight if he's not wanted, but warns he'll quit politics and force a by-election if he's pushed.
After a Christmas break, Kevin Foley is back at work. The question is, for how long?
If people don't want me around, they only have to tell me and I'll be on the first bus out of Victoria Square and I will go into the private sector and I'll have a fruitful career.
While he has the boss's backing,
it's totally over to him. He's got my support to stay on as Deputy and support to stay on as Treasurer.
Even Mr Foley acknowledges several colleagues want him gone.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
The Treasurer says some of them have been ungrateful by failing to recognise his election efforts and that some were less than sympathetic when he was assaulted outside a city night spot. But he saved his most stinging rebuke for his one-time leadership rival.
Jay Weatherall's, what I took as a personal attack on me, he would argue otherwise, the day after the state election campaign, was about the lowest point I've ever had in politics.
The prospect of Kevin Foley quitting politics altogether is no idle threat. While his seat of Port Adelaide is traditionally considered safe, senior party figures believe it is at risk to an independent candidate in a by-election. The opposition is happy for him to stay for now.
From my point of view, it'd be ideal, but unless he can focus on being the Treasurer and stop focusing on his personal situation, I think we'd be better off with someone else.
Potential replacements from Mr Foley's faction include the Employment Minister, Jack Snelling, and the Attorney-General, John Rao.
Does Jack want to be a Treasurer?
Mr Foley says if they push, he won't stand in their way.
I will do nothing that will damage the orderly transition from Kevin Foley as Deputy Leader and Treasurer to the new person, whoever that may be, and let's just see how that evolves over the next month or two.
Just the hint of a departure date from a politician intent on setting his own. Nick Harmson, ABC News, Adelaide.